All right, guys. So the Sabers today announced they signed forward or re-signed forward Victor Olofsson to a 2-year deal worth 3.05 million. I like this deal for Buffalo. I don't think they overpay a guy who was kind of a revelation this year. He was a seventh round pick back in 2014, and he scored 20 goals in 54 games played, and he had 42 points. I think for Olofsson, he's a guy that he scored 11 goals on the power play. So I mean, is he the type of guy where he's more of a secondary player, but because he gets to play with Jack Eichel on the power play, and don't get me wrong, Olofsson's got a heck of a shot. He can really shoot the puck, so he is a very respectable player, skill wise in his own right. But I think he's more of a guy that maybe he needs someone like Eichel to maybe feed him the puck more, get him in those, he can get himself in those prime scoring areas, but he needs a guy that to feed him the puck rather than him carrying it and doing all the work himself. I don't really think he's that type of player. He's more of a better secondary type of guy, but like I said, for Buffalo, they don't overpay a guy who was on pace for 30 goals had they played a full season, had he not gotten injured, and had the season not paused. And I mean, he was on pace for 63 points, but like I said, is this just going to be a revelation? A lot of his goals were on the power play. Can Olofsson prove next year going forward and the years beyond that he can be a legit threat 5-on-5? He is a good player, like I mentioned, but can he be that threat 5-on-5 that the Sabres so desperately need to get their offense going? Now, obviously with Taylor Hall too, they're going to be even more lethal on that power play, feeding Olofsson the puck. He may score maybe 20 power play goals this year and maybe like 30 goals or something, depending on how many games we play this season, if we have a season at all. But he's got a pretty good shot, as I mentioned earlier. They don't call him Victor Golofsson for nothing. That was his nickname because he was scoring so much. I believe he went on a stretch. He was like the first player in history. He scored like his first 8 or 9 career NHL goals all on the power play. He had 2, I think, the year before on the power play. And then this year he had like his first 7 or something on the power play. So it was pretty bizarre. But I mean, like I said, Buffalo gets him at a good price here. They don't overpay him just because he did score 20 plus goals. If it seems like guys don't have to do a whole lot now to get the big paycheck, but I think with this whole thing that's gone on in the world and with the league, being more tight with money like they should be now because of them not being able to make as much revenue as they usually do, I think we're going to see guys that score 20 goals being worth a whole heck of a lot less than they were just as recent as last summer. But that's all I have to say on this video here, guys, about this signing. Let me know what you think in the comment section below if you're a fan of any team or a Sabres fan especially on this signing. And how do you think the Sabres are going to do next year if we get playing? Because now they have Taylor Hall, Olofsson's re-upped, Eichel obviously is still there despite all the crazy trade rumors about him. Let me know what you think the Sabres are going to do in the comment section below. And as always, please like and subscribe and share this video, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.